You're here. How long are you here for? How long?
Hello.
Okay. Hello, Carrie. How are you?
Hi, here. Great. Thank you.
All right. We're just waiting for everybody to get here. That's all.
Okay.
I just sent you over some more leads.
Thank you.
Okay. How's it going?
Uh, I'm just trying to figure out the best angle to project because a lot of them don't remember getting any of the emails.
Okay.
So,
That's not unusual.
yeah, it's just getting by that part to pique the interest to, go into what we're offering.
Okay.
And that's just the initial hurdle right now that I'm facing that yeah, I'll be able to overcome shortly.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. And so the purpose today is really just to and go through a couple things we're doing and then to answer any questions. And we're going to try to put a call together weekly for anybody that wants to join. I mean, it's not a mandatory call. It's
Right.
here so we can share information more than anything else.
Okay.
How are you finding the gatekeep? Are you finding it's tough to get through the gatekeepers these days?
Once in a while, it's not too bad though. Like as long as when I say that we've sent them emails that I'm following up on, that usually is okay.
Okay,
That
good.
usually works. I just had one guy that said, well, then you should contact him by email then. And he was putting up some resistance. But other than that, um, there's not an issue.
Okay, good. Good. Roland, are you
Yes,
there? Are you there? Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Okay, good. Well, we'll wait another minute or so and then we'll get started. And we'll go through, as I was saying, this isn't a mandatory meeting. It's just a sharing thing that we're going to try to put together on a weekly basis.
Okay, no
So
problem.
give
Sounds
you
good.
half an hour to share and understand, and I'll pass anything I have on, and uh, we can learn from each other as well. Okay, well, let me start, and we'll go from there. And if anybody joins us, that's good. Um, I'd just like to welcome you to the meeting today. This isn't a mandatory meeting, but our intention is to do this every week and to really use this as a platform for discussion and information sharing. Um, and we're recording the meeting so that anything we cover, you'll be able to have access to the recording. So if you didn't make it, you can look at something that's out there. So let me see what else I got. And we're going to try to leave it at 30 minutes, no more, because I know y'all are busy and got stuff to do. Just a couple updates. We are moving to Stripe for credit cards, so you can get all the information you need to make credit card processing easier, and you won't have to use that. You won't have to use that that paper form anymore, and it'll keep all the information in the hands of the client. I'm getting some noise out there, so if you will mute yourselves unless you're talking, that would be better for us here. We're looking also at electronic signature right now, so the proposals, when you send them out, you can just get an electronic signature, get it right back, and that makes it so much easier for the client. So we are doing that right now. Right now is the best time to do business, and it's because people in the U.S. This weekend, of course, Thursday is a holiday in the U.S., so I wouldn't try to do any calls Thursday, but Friday, the decision makers may be in, so if you want to do calls Friday, it might be a good day. And then anytime in the next 4 weeks, people are in good spirit. They're much easier to get a hold of. They're much easier to talk to. So this should be a good time for us to sell and for you all to make some money, because we're really pushing that we get you some deals. So remember, I'm always here. Whatever you got that you need help with, I'm happy to work with you. We're also looking at a better communications tool for quicker texting and stuff like that, so we can communicate with you guys and gals a lot faster and easier. We'll get you all up on Infusionsoft shortly, but I want you to be working straight from the spreadsheets for now, but we will make that happen very quickly. And we also are starting a major marketing push because this is such a hot time. So we will be doing 2 to 3 Facebook Lives a week for prospecting, and they will be 1 to 2 minute quickies, where we'll be sending out some tips for prospective people, and then we'll be trying to do some Facebook marketing with that. We also just finished the ebook, and we hope to have that up as a giveaway by the first part of next week. So that's another tool. And we're thinking about taking the Facebook Live stuff and creating a podcast. So just so you know, we are putting plenty of stuff out there to generate more and more leads for you. And our objective is to generate more and more leads that are inbound. So I just wanted to update you. That's where we're at. If there's anything anybody wants to share, anything you want to ask, anything you want to talk about, you can always talk to me one-on-one. But if you feel this is a better platform, then great, let's bring it out. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about today?
Hello, guys. Hello, Manny. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Krista. Okay.
I was having a thought. When I was calling some of these people, and sometimes they do not answer the phone, or they are, I don't know, they are basically you can catch them anymore. And I send them in a message, like an email or 2 emails, 3 emails, just keeping touch like this. You have a specific email which you send them, or I just can keep going sending my emails to them?
Yeah, actually on the list here, we are trying to put together 4 emails for you to work with, but for right now, you could use whatever you feel comfortable with. But yeah, that's a great technique. So what you're doing is you're calling, you can't get a hold of them, then you're sending an email. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
That's great. And even if you have a cell number, I don't know, some of the numbers are cell where we can get it. We've given it to you. If you have a cell number, you can always text. And the trick we use is just checking in. And then when they respond back, they'll respond back, of course, who is this? And then you can just say something, this is Manny from MetaSense, just checking on your digital needs. Or even better, we're just checking on your digital needs. Are you interested? And they may say no, but they may say, what do you got? And you can carry on a conversation like that. We're going to put out a formal process for that probably the first of the year, but we've had some great success with just texting back and forth simple messages, because people are willing to do that where they're not willing to do some other things.
Yeah, just only that.
Okay, does that help you?
Yeah. I was writing down the emails to all these people when I can get through.
Yes.
But I was thinking that maybe you have something more effective.
Okay, we'll get you something.
Hi, Manny. This is Roland.
Yes.
Yeah, so just to add on that, so basically, yes, a lot of the people that we couldn't get a hold of and so on, you just follow up with an email and just keep adding value, or as you say, keep educating them. So you suggest that actually texting them would work even more effectively?
Yes, if you have a cell number, it's just another technique. And what I'll do is I'll send you what the process we have right now.
What process is that?
It's just a little script that says, how you doing today, as the first message. And then, of course, you're always going to get back, who is this? And
Yeah.
then it runs you through a process after that of what you can say and what might get their attention.
Okay, fantastic.
Hello.
Yes.
What would the approach be? Because I've had some numbers that I've called where that person, the contact person, no longer is with the company. So who should I ask for next?
Okay, so you should ask for, well, who's taken their place, or who's, a better question usually is then who's responsible for digital marketing at this point, or marketing period, because that may get you a higher person if you just say, who's responsible for marketing?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and please send us, sometimes you'll get cases where the number doesn't work, or somewhere it says it's outdated or whatever. Just send those back to us on the spreadsheet. We'll do the research on this side and send them back to you with the right data.
Okay.
That's, we have plenty of people here who support you. So if there's any issues with the leads, the number's no good, the email's no good, something transpired, just send them back. We'll research them, and then we'll either send them back with the right information or send you some other ones.
Okay, thank you.
Manny, just this is Roland. One more thing. So actually, most of the calls I made, went to the secretary or the person answering the phone, and so mostly the business owners was unavailable or in a meeting or etc. And the secretary actually asked if it can take a message and the business owner can call you back. So obviously that like mostly with inbound calls, they schedule a Zoom or a Skype call with you, or even on the cell phone. But you obviously schedule a time. But with these outbound calls, if the secretary asks you, can she take a message, and the person can call you back, what would you suggest is way to to schedule or to actually reply? I just want to relate my strategy to yours.
Well, a lot of times I don't like to leave a message because then I can't call back in a little bit. But I would ask her then, is it possible, can you schedule some time for me to call him? Or can you put a call on his schedule for me? And if she says no, then you could say, what is the best time to reach him? And then still leave the message, but try to also, the great thing about gatekeepers is you can work them to some extent, try to build a relationship. You always ask, well, what's your name? And then note that in your file so that next time you call, you can say, if she said her name was Linda, you can say, hi, Linda, it's me again, and I'm just calling because people like to be called by their name.
Yeah.
Second of all, you can ask the gatekeeper some questions like, well, is he really the right person, or is she really the right person to connect with this? Or is there somebody else there that maybe I should talk to? Work that rapport a little bit, because you have a physical body on the phone. So let's talk to them and see what we can get.
Of course. Well, that's good value there. Thank you.
I don't know if anybody else wants to add anything on that. Please jump right in here. Okay. Yeah, it's when you get a hold of somebody, it's always good to carry on the conversation and build the rapport. I know that the next time I call a person like I just ran through that example, and you call them by the name, they're like, wow, I talk to 20 people a day and they never call me by my name. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's about, just building that relationship, like you say. And when you set yourself apart from the rest, things start to happen.
Yeah, and that person that you get on the phone, the gatekeeper, a lot of times they have a lot of information and nobody ever asks them, those questions. So if you can engage them. Now, some of them, don't get me wrong, some of them are brutal. They just say, that's all, I got to go. But some of them are friendly. So let's work them if we can.
Yeah. One thing, Manny, is also like one thing I noticed, obviously these are warm leads, as you said, but one thing that was strange to me is a lot of the business owners and so on that I got a hold of, they actually never heard of MetaSense, which was strange for me.
Yeah, me too. But could be someone else is opening their email and somebody, or they could have just forgot, because what we found in a lot of cases is people, when they do research, they're looking at 5-10 companies, depends on how good they are. So they have no idea. I just went to this website and that website and another website. I signed up for information, or I asked for some information. They started sending me emails. I don't even remember.
Yeah, okay, well, that's true.
So if they do that, you've got to step them back a little bit and just say, oh, well, I'm sorry, but do you have a minute to talk about digital marketing, or just try to engage them in a conversation from there and go from there? And also, in that case, you could send me a note or an email and just say, hey, talk to this person, and you send them a package or something that gives them more information. And we'll
just add more value there.
Yeah. And what you'll be able to do once you get into Infusionsoft is you just be able to set a tag, and that'll happen automatically.
Exactly. That's all from me. Thanks.
Okay. Anybody else have anything else for today? All right. Well, thanks for joining us. You'll get a recording of this so you can listen to the stuff that we talked about. Keep rolling out there. As I said before, I'm here to support you in any way I can. If you need more leads, just let us know. If you're having an issue with anything, just get a hold of me. And like I said, we'll be doing these calls every week, so we can share some information here. I will commit to you to get out some emails you can use, and to get out to you the texting process quickly, and we'll go from there. If you're in the U.S., have a great Thanksgiving. If you're not, have a great week, and thanks for the work you're doing out there. Look forward to each of you closing some business next week. So thanks. All right, guys.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you. Bye now.
Cheers, man.